Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the third update for Dewey's Readathon, the reverse Readathon. So we're heading into hour 8. I've just made the sprint posts for Goodreads, Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Although I'm holding off posting Goodreads because I've got an admin on there who, for a while there, she wasn't sure how much she could commit to doing, but she's been stepping up a bit more, and so I'm trying to hand over more of the power so that I'm not doing all 4 sites, all readathon all the time, because that can get a bit crazy. Trying to get the sprints so that they're all posting at a reasonable time, close to when they should start on all 4 sites. So we'll see. So I'm watching to see if she remembers, because it's always tricky when you're transitioning to somebody else doing something that you've already been doing for however many events in the middle of the night. Because keep in mind, it is almost 1 o'clock here, and I don't think that she's in this time zone. I think it's actually later for her. So it's always interesting handing over the reins in the middle of the night on something like that. So I will not be surprised if I need to post something after all, but it's up on all the other sites, and it's middle of the night for a lot of the folks in this readathon, so I'm not too worried. I've missed posting sprints before in this part of the night, and nobody even noticed. So we do have more people, though. I've noticed there's been an uptick in activity in the last hour. So there are folks in Europe that got up early and are actually online and doing readathon already, even though this is the time of day that in a lot of events is dead. So I admire the dedication that's attached to this readathon, because I've been involved in several different kinds of events where I've watched when it's quiet. So I've got more activity than I would have expected, having seen some of those other events. So anyway, yay, we got people. Yay, I'm still up. It is 1 o'clock, but I stay up usually till 3 or 4. I will start looking like it's bedtime in a couple hours, and I'm not going to bed. I'm just going to drink more coffee and keep going. I just finished another cup of coffee, so right now I'm good. And I finished my blanket, so I will show it off in its finished form. You guys have already seen, briefly what it looked like, but let me see if I can get it. It's big, so we'll see how much of it fits. But it is pretty. So that's what it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, that's the front. Okay. So this is actually one of the Crochet Crowd crochet-alongs from last year that I finally finished, and it's going to the fair on Sunday. So I'll need to do a roller on it to get any cat hair off, because I have 5 cats and they do put fur on things. And then the book that I'm going to start reading as soon as this video is uploading is this one, which I got to about 50 to 60%. I think the bookmark was at more than 60%, but I needed to backtrack to catch up on where I left off. So the bookmark is now just slightly before 50%. So I'm going to breeze through what I'm rereading to catch up, and then hopefully finish this book during the hour 8 sprint. And then if I still feel like reading with eyeballs, which I haven't done much of because I was finishing this blanket, then I might start a new one. I might start book 3 of the Spiderwick series, The Worm King. So we'll see how far I get in that, because I don't know how long it'll take me to finish this one, Prisoner B3087. This one is about a kid who is trying to survive during the Holocaust. I think he's a Polish Jew, but I'm not sure. Because, I need to get my brain back into this book. I've read 4 or 5 books set in or around the Holocaust in the last month and a half. So keeping track of which one is which. At this time of night, I need to get back in the book. But I will accurately summarize where I'm at in this book in the next update. How's that? Because I should be able to remember that far, even in the middle of the night. So, yeah. And Kitten is asleep, thankfully. So Kitten might make an appearance in the next one. But in this video, he is mercifully quiet. As soon as I say that, he's going to start going nuts. But right now, he's quiet. And all my other cats are snuggling or sleeping and glaring at me because the light's on. So they're going to have to deal. And I'm going to get to my book. I will do another update in about 3 to 4 hours. So the next one will be hour 12, which will be our halfway point hour. So that's always fun, and I need to put together a halfway point survey and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be doing that and probably listening to an audiobook still for at least 1 hour during that time. I'm at 35 or 38% now in From Beirut to Jerusalem. Still a really good book. Definitely I recommend it, but it is very heavy going. So, it's definitely one that if current events that involve people being nasty to each other is stressful for you, don't read it all at once, because there's a lot. But it is really good, and it does lay out all the background to the crap that's going on in Israel now really well. So it makes it easier to understand how we got to where we're at now, where Israel is actively trying to genocide the Palestinian people, which is a crazy thing to be happening in modern day while we're watching in real time. But it makes slightly more sense, at least, with books like this to give you the background to how they could even get to a point where that's on the table as an option. Still very stressful. So, Anyway, so I'm taking a break from that for sure. I don't know if a book about the Holocaust is the right sort of fiction to take a break with from that. But that's also why Spiderwick is the next one after this, because that's a lot less stressful. So we'll see. If I'm an emotional wreck by the end of this weekend, it's probably because of my poor choice in books. Because I definitely need to layer in more light books between the heavy ones. But it is what it is. I'm going to finish this one just because I want to get it done, so that I can pass it on to my sister. And it's the one that was closest to finished out of the ones that were carryovers from last month. So it shouldn't take very long and can't be any worse than the Beirut to Jerusalem story. So, yeah. I will see you guys in the next update. If you are reading books like these that are highly stressful but really good, let me know, because obviously I have a bit of a taste for books that are hard-hitting and slightly stressful. So, yeah. And I will talk to you guys in a couple hours. Bye!